Hey there, philosophy enthusiasts. Today, I'm diving into a fascinating concept, the paradox of being within itself. Buckle up because we're exploring some seriously deep waters. So, let's start with the basics. In how many ways can one thing be said to be in another? Let's break it down. A finger is in a hand, right? A part in a whole. But a whole is also in its parts. No whole exists without its pieces. Man is an animal, just as a species is in a genus, and flipping it, a genus is in a species. It's like a nested hierarchy. Health is in the hot and the cold, form in matter. Then there's the idea that Greece's affairs are in the king, illustrating how events are tied to their primary agents. Something can also be in its good or end, the purpose it serves, but most straightforwardly, something can be in a vessel, like liquid in a jar. Here's where it gets tricky. Can a thing be in itself, or must everything be either nowhere or in something else? Let's consider this. When there are parts of a whole, like a jar and the wine in it, can the whole be in itself? A jar isn't in itself, nor is the wine, but the jar of wine. That's a whole contents and container together. In this sense, a thing can be in itself, like white is in a body, because it's in the visible surface of that body. So let's think about parts and wholes again. A man is white, because his visible surface is white, but the jar and wine separately aren't parts of a whole. Together they are. Inductive reasoning shows nothing is in itself in any of the senses we've discussed. If a jar were in itself, it'd have to be both jar and the wine both wine and jar. Each thing's definition matters. The jar is for holding, the wine is held. Even accidentally, a thing can't be in itself. If the jar were in itself, the wine would also have to be in the jar. That's a logic loop. So ultimately, a thing can't be in itself primarily. Zeno's problem, if place is something, it must be in something, is solvable. The first place might be in something else, not as a place but as a state or affection. This is sidesteps infinite regress. Lastly, since the vessel isn't part of what's in it, place can't be the matter or form of what's contained. It's different. And that, my friends, is a critical look at the paradox of being within itself. Keep pondering and questioning. That's the beauty of philosophy. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.